Good morning, I am Kevin Price. Glad to be with you. I'm going to talk to you today about you and your business. And always love to talk to folks over at Efficient Wealth Management. Usually we have Paul Carroll on, but today we've got a special guest coming in for Paul, Ashley Dominey. Ashley, welcome to the program. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you, Kevin.
And we're going to be interviewing here in a moment a mutual friend of ours from the radio station. She's been a guest a couple of times on the program. Looking forward to talking to her. But before you introduce our guest, tell us about Efficient Wealth Management.
Right. Thanks, Kevin. Well, at Efficient Wealth Management, we use a consultative process working in conjunction with a team of experts to help our clients preserve their wealth, mitigate their income taxes, take care of their heirs, and protect their assets from being unjustly taken. And we also help them maximize the impact of charitable giving. And,
awesome. And your guest today?
Yes, sir. I am Paul's wealth manager, and I'm sitting in for him today.
Great. And your guest on today's program?
Is Barbara Hayley with Hayley Capital and also Hayley Ranch Consulting. And Barbara, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, Kevin and Ashley. It's good to be on the show. My name is Barbara Hayley, and I'm the managing partner of Hayley Capital, and we're leaders in cost segregation for commercial property.
Yeah, and you've been a guest on before. You're also an excellent networker extraordinaire, business educator. You do extraordinary work. Love the work you do.
Yes, well, very successful professional.
Yep. All right. My question to get us started. Tell us about your company, Hayley Capital. I love what you do with that. It's so innovative, and so few business owners know about it. So, by all means, tell us about it.
Yes, sure. Hayley Capital is the business development and marketing arm for EOB Consulting, and EOB is one of the top firms, engineering firms in the United States for cost segregation. So I represent clients all over the country, but particularly here in Houston. And one of the things that we do is engineer tax solutions, so it's not only cost segregation for commercial property, it's 45L for multifamily or home builders, which that is a niche that a lot of people are not aware of, as well as 179D. So they're all engineered tax benefits that coordinate with accounting firms. So it's an engineering discipline, not particularly an accounting discipline. So a lot of people just don't know about it yet.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ashley.
Absolutely. And Barbara, I know just in the past couple of weeks you've worked with a personal contact of mine, and they were very, very happy with the presentation that you did, and I think that you were able to show them cost segregation in a way that they hadn't seen done before. Do you mind sharing a little bit why that was so successful?
Sure. Well, we're really excited to work with your client. The thing that sets us apart are a few things. One is we have a full team of engineers of every discipline in the engineering field that takes apart that building, and every single component in that building is accounted for in our studies, which is a little different than some studies perhaps on the market. So everything in that building is accounted for, reclassified, and then we accelerate the depreciation. And the other thing that I think your clients were very interested in is we have a perfect record with over 10,000 studies with the IRS, and we guarantee our studies for the lifetime of that study. So if a client is ever audited for any reason whatsoever, then our firm will defend that study 100%, no cost to that client. And that's pretty significant because from time to time people are audited, and then obviously the IRS agent wants to look at that study in addition to the other things that they're looking at. And so we have a perfect record, and that's really what sets us apart in the marketplace.
You know, I'm sure once they know that you're going to defend them and they take a glance at that study, there's probably not a whole lot of defending left required after that.
That's correct. They said usually it's a couple of questions, and once the agent looks at the quality of the study and the in-depth study, and again, everything in that building is accounted for, which is why our study is one of the best on the market. So there's nothing left to question. So anything around that property is accounted for.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, Ashley, go ahead with your next question.
I was just going to ask, who benefits from this specialty?
Well, it's any for-profit commercial property owner, so if their business is a for-profit. So we deal with, our firm has completed a study on every Home Depot in the country, to a $1 billion tech center, to the Augusta National Golf Course, to 4,000 shopping centers, and the mom-and-pop restaurant down the street, or the manufacturing place in Tomball, wherever they are, if they're a commercial entity and they have approximately $1 million invested in that property, then they're eligible to look at for a cost segregation study. So as long as they're for-profit, have a tax liability, and have a value of about $1 million or more, then we can do it.
Wow, okay. That's fantastic. So are your clients the business owners, or do you have a special way of helping engineer firms in particular? It sounds like you can help just about everything. Are there specific methods towards engineers?
We work with owners of the companies. We obviously work with CPA firms because they usually outsource this service. And I'm working with one of the largest banks in the country. They're the only other bank. There's only one other bank in the country that's using cost segregation to help close the loans on their commercial property. So that's the thing that we're doing that's very different. So I'm working with two banks actually here in town, and one's one of the largest in the country. And they're using the cash flow from the cost segregation, which is significant, to help enhance that loan for that property, whether it's a refinance or a new construction.
By the way, your website, before I have Ashley get back on, your website, Barbara?
HayleyCapital.com, and that's HAYLEY Capital.com.
Ashley, your next question, and we only have a couple more minutes left, so just FYI.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. Barbara, where do you see the future of Hayley Capital going?
Well, I believe that the emerging trend for cost segregation, I believe in about 3 years, every bank will be using some portion of the cash flow from cost segregation to enhance their loans. I believe that commercial real estate agents will be using cost segregation. We offer a free analysis of any property. So I have about 5 real estate companies that are using my analysis to help enhance their sales and marketing. So if they've got a purchaser, they can present this at the time of purchase. And then the minute that client buys that property, they can pay for all their fees. Sometimes we have a client that is getting back $800,000 on an $8 million medical facility. That's pretty significant. So we believe
right. So not only does it immediately cost nothing, really. I mean, there are fees on the front end, but they're almost instantly paid for. Almost immediately after that, it becomes really a new source of saved revenue for them, ongoing.
Correct. They pay for the study. It's minimal cost. And then at their next quarterly tax filing, they implement the change in depreciation, or if it's a new facility, they implement the numbers from the study and then immediately get that amount of cash flow. And like I said, I've got a dental office that's about to receive $450,000 in cash flow off of one dental office. So it's pretty significant.
That's fantastic.
I love stuff like this. I think it's very, and really from a stewardship perspective, I think it's really important for businesses to really make sure they're saving as much as they can when it comes to taxes, because I guarantee you they're going to be better stewards of that money than the government's going to be with that money. Furthermore, anything they can do to be more competitive for their client and benefit their client by keeping their costs down, I think that's good as well. So I think what you're doing is awesome, Barbara.
Well, thank you. And one last thing that most people don't know is you can go back 15 years and recapture all the depreciation for that property and put it into one study. So even if that building's 10 years old, we can go back and get all the remaining depreciation, add into a study, and bring that cash flow right then today to that client.
Awesome. Ashley, real quickly, thanks for being with us, Barbara. Ashley, real quickly, Efficient Wealth Management, how do we check out your website?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's just efficientwealthmanagement.com, and then our phone number is 281-528-1200. And, just reach out to us either online or by phone.
Thanks to both of you. Great segment. Do want to remind you that the best content here can be found over there at usdailyreview.com. While they're liking it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. I'm Kevin Price, and this is The Price of Business.